The fucking flavors for the crumble cookies this week suck.
What are the flavors?
Well, we've got classic milk chocolate chip cookie, frosted sugar cookie with a circus animal cookie on it, chocolate cake cookie, blueberry cheesecake cookie, which actually sounds pretty good.
Okay.
And then a cookie dough cookie, which is just a cookie with frosting on it and cookie dough on it. And they have a strawberry cake and is it tres leches cake?
Tres
Right.
leches.
Tres leches cake. Pretty underwhelming.
That sounds
honestly.
unfortunate. In true ADHD After Dark fashion, I hit recording because we said we were ready, and then Xeno started talking about crumble. So welcome to Dizzy Jimmy Yoda.
I'm sorry.
Did you have was that a stroke? Did you just have a stroke?
That's yeah.
Did you have another stroke just then?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out a funny thing to say, and then I couldn't, so I just said a bunch.
Should we call you an ambulance?
No, that's too expensive. It's cheaper.
If you want to see Coco like
cheap.
this more, check out twitch.tv/codercoco.
It's cheaper to just fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I used to have a boss that would tell me, is like, just drag my body out of the building. I don't want to die in here.
Fucking plant a flower for me out in the parking lot.
Right.
With fucking dandelion. Oh, Zeno has a story to tell you, E. He gave us the preview. It's how did the bathtub go, Zeno?
It was a shit show. So for those unaware, Krista, bless her heart, she was like,
she's just a girl.
No, we could do. She's just a girl. I should have known. She was like, hey, your shower surround's kind of like peeling away from the wall and stuff. Maybe we should just replace it. And also, while we're at it, we can refinish your tub. It's really easy. We could just do all of it over like Memorial Day weekend. And we probably like start it on Friday and have it done by Saturday night. And it's super easy and super quick. And you'll be able to shower in the bathroom by Sunday evening. Worst case scenario, right? I'm going to preface this with, that's not what fucking happened at all.
Okay.
So, if you've ever done it before, it's a very involved process, and shame on me for not looking into it and just blindly trusting that she knew exactly what she was doing every step of the way, and that I did not need to question her on anything. It was a very poor mistake that I had made. But I was like, she's got this. She's confident. She's a strong, independent woman. I'm just going to roll with it on there. So it starts off with, we peeled the old shower surround out. Really easy, right? We took the shower faucet out, took the dials for the hot and cold water out. Everything's fine. We peeled the old shower thing away, get all the caulk out. We start this project Friday, probably around 11 noonish. All of that runs pretty fucking smooth. Then it comes time we have to refinish the tub. So essentially, it's like you clean the tub really well with bleach and other just abrasive materials just to get it really good and clean. And then you just take like a paint roller and essentially like house paint, you just paint the tub. So what I didn't tell you earlier, Coco, is we went through actually 2 rollers. Because
the story just gets
the
worse
first
and worse.
one, she's like rolling the finish on the tub, and she's having a grand old time. And then all of a sudden I hear her screaming in the bathroom, and I'm like, what's going on? She's like, the end cap of this roller thing broke, and now there's a bunch of little pieces of plastic in my finish in the tub and in the her little tray that she's dumping the stuff into. There's another part that I forgot to tell you too. Anyways, I'm like, it's no big deal. We'll just like, sand it smooth if we need to. I'll just get some really fine grit sandpaper and sand it flush. It'll be fine. Like, we're putting several layers on here. It'll be fine. No big deal. And she's like, all right, fine. We'll do that. And she tries finishing. I think this was the first layer of it. She finished. So this little kit that we bought that has a little small like paint tray and the roller and the thing that slides onto it. I don't know what you want to call it. So I guess the brush, essentially. It was like $4 at Harbor Freight. So it was like, we'll just go buy a fucking another one. I don't give a fuck. It's easy. I mean, it's Harbor Freight stuff. So probably broke because, it's really cheap or whatever. So we go and buy another one. We come back. She's rolling it out some more. I went and did something else. I think I went to go outside and mow the grass real quick because I was like, well, it doesn't make sense for me to just hang out in there while you're doing that because all I'm going to do is watch you do that. So I'll go mow the grass real quick. I'll come back. When I come back, she starts, first thing she says when I walk through the door is like, hey, I just read the can again. And I need you to you can't be mad at me with what I'm about to tell you. And instantly I'm like, something's fucked. Like something's wrong and something has fucked up now. Originally she was like, yeah, this finish takes 24 hours to cure. That was false. Takes 72 hours after the last coat to cure. And also, during this time, no water can touch the finish whatsoever. And I was like, tight. This is great. This is Friday evening, probably, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock. And I was like, okay, 72 hours from now is, we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? So Monday by like 8, 9 o'clock, I can't use the shower until then. Mind you, it's the only shower in the house. And I was like, this is awesome. This is going to be a good time. I was like, all right, whatever. We're fucking into it now. We can't go back.
Oh, wait, you didn't go to work on Monday, did you? You had it off.
No.
Oh, lucky you. Lucky you.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, hey,
Friday.
Did he smell like shit?
Oh, I would have 100%. I smelled so bad by Monday. It was awful. So that happened. And then she was like rolling the paint out. And she's like, this fucking thing is starting to break. I'm like, you're pressing way too hard on that then. It's like coincidence it happened once. If it's doing it twice, it's because you're pressing too hard. And she's like, you think so? I was like, yeah, I think like, I don't know why you're having that problem because I'm not having that problem. So it's got to be you're pressing too hard. She's like, well, I wanted to roll right, and it wasn't rolling right unless I pressed hard. And I was like, okay, just like dial it back a little bit because you don't want to have the same
like the
problem.
Stereotypical, like when you get the roller with the paint and it like gets stuck on one side and you have to. Mm-hmm. In that case, I just drag it on the wall until it like evens out, and then I fucking flatten it out afterwards.
Yeah. So we finished the finish on the bathtub, and that was Friday. So Saturday morning we had plans in Chicago, where her apartment is. So that was Saturday afternoon. We were anticipating we were going to get home kind of late, but in the morning we're like, okay, we'll at least get the shower surround cut and ready to go up, and maybe we can even at least glue it before we leave because it takes 24 hours to cure as well before you can get moisture or anything, or like it be shower ready and shit. So we take the old shower surround, and Krista's like, here's the deal. We'll just take the old shower surround, lay it flat on some plywood I had in the garage. She's like, you just line up the holes with the new shower surround. We'll just cut the holes. It'll be fine. They'll line up, Everything's great. This is easy. We don't have to measure
sounds
anything.
Like a great idea in theory.
It was a great idea. And I was like,
How did it play
all right,
out?
sounds good. Let's just do that. So we do it. Go out to the garage, cut the holes. And we're like, cool. Let's take this inside and make sure it lines up, right? We take it inside. It fits pretty good. Like all the holes line up. Like, cool. So we take the corner piece that goes into the corner of the shower surround. And I say it was like 2 inches short. Krista says it was like half an inch short. In the end, it was too short. So there's like at least half an inch of space between the corner shower surround piece and the left side wall surround piece. So it was like, cool. Nothing we can do about that. And Krista ended up, she's like, well, let's just go buy another shower surround kit because like, nothing we can do about this now. We just cut it out. So this is all we got. So we go to the local Lowe's, buy a new shower surround kit, bring it home. By the time we got back home, it was time to go up to Chicago for the plans that we had. And we figured we gave ourselves enough time that we could shower at her place before doing what we were going to do in Chicago and stuff. So we did that. So we were actually able to take a shower Saturday morning. We're there almost all day, came home, got back from Chicago about 9 o'clock at night. And she's like, fuck it, let's at least like get the shower surround cut and everything like that. And she at first said, hey, I got a great idea. We'll just flip the shower surround, or like we'll measure or line it up from the opposite side on the shower surround. And then it should be good. Like we should be solid, like no problems. You just cut the holes. I'm confident this time it's going to work out. And I was like, no, we need to measure it and make it 100% damn sure. Like we cut this. We're not doing it again. And Chris was like, it's fine though. We got 2 shots because there's an extra shower surround thing in that box. Like we're good. And I was like, no, I only want to do this once. By this time, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Like, I only want to do this once. Let's just measure it to make sure we don't have any problems. Let's just do that. She's like, all right, cool. So she measures it. She lays it all out in the garage. And she's like, there you go. Make those cuts right there. Everything's fine. Cut it. We're good. And I was like, all right. So I cut the holes. Immediately after cutting the holes, she goes, that's the wrong side. I just realized. There's a gloss side, and then there's like a ungloss side of the shower surround.
Unfinished side, right?
Yeah, it's like barely a noticeable difference. So, I was like, all right, well, we can just grab the other fucking piece. And she's like, no, I honestly don't care. It doesn't look different enough. Let's just fucking roll with it. So we do. We take it inside. We measure it all out. Everything looks good. So we're like, cool. By this time, it's fucking midnight. I'm like, I'm fucking done going to bed. We're like, I'm ready for bed. Or no, actually, I think Saturday night, we glued it all in too. So we glued the shower surround in. Yeah, we glued the shower surround in. And after like the first tube of glue that we used, no, that was the caulk. Never mind. Trying to think. Yeah. No, it was fine. That part was fine. We glued it all in. But after you glue it in and you press it against the wall, you're supposed to take a piece of plywood on each panel and put a piece of 2x4 between it to make sure like the plywood plasters against the panels, and then it like smooths the glue out throughout the panel. So it's all flush and also gets good adhesion, right? So earlier in the day, Chris had also had me cut a 2x4 down to a certain length that she measured. She's like, this is the measurement, just cut it. And I figured, the plywood is about 1/2 inch thick. So give it a whole inch. And I just measured this and had you cut it inch shorter because the plywood is going to be in between it and it's going to have to wedge between. Everything's going to be fine. I was like, all right, sounds good. Sounds like you did your math. The math is mathing. This is great. So Chris is standing in the shower holding these two pieces of plywood against either side of the shower surround. And I take the 2x4 and just walk up and put it in the shower because it's too short. And Krista said some not nice things about herself. She maybe said that she was gonna chaos herself. And I was like, no, honey, it's fine. Everything's fine. We just figured this out. It's okay. I'm not even fucking worried about it. It's fucking midnight. I'm fucking done with this. It's gonna seal. We're gonna put caulk on it. It's gonna be fine, right? Oh, buddy. So the next day, this is now Sunday. So this is day 3 of the project. That was only supposed to take like 2 days at most. And be able to shower by this day. Not happening. So we start caulking it up. We tape everything off and we do like a line of tape on above and below where we're going to caulk. So we can just make a line of caulk and just smooth it out afterwards and not have to worry about getting it everywhere and stuff. We can just peel the tape off. Everything will be fine and stuff. And the first caulk, the thing of caulk was like super hard to get to come out the entire time almost. I was like, sometimes it would give you a good solid bead, but then other times it was like a pain in the ass to try to pump it to get the bead out. And I just chalked it up to it's a super cheap caulk gun. It was like a $4 caulk gun that we got at the hardware store. I was like, all right, maybe it's just because we cheaped out on this. It's fucking harder as shit. Whatever. So we get nearly through the first can, and I was like, I can't fucking handle this anymore. Chris is like, maybe, it's just a faulty can of caulk, and that's why we're having so much problems with it. And you're going to do the other can of caulk, and everything's going to be fine. I was like, yeah, that'd be pretty silly, right? I take the can of caulk out. The entire time we were using it, it had been spraying caulk out the back of it. So this caulk gun is just full of caulk in the back of it. So I have to pull all of that out. And of course, by this time, a lot of it has dried. So I peel all this caulk out, put a new thing of caulk in. It works like a fucking dream. We ended up caulking the rest of it.
Weird thing. It was the defective can.
Yeah. So we ended up caulking the rest of it. It went pretty smoothly from there. And we had the tape still on the caulk. And I was like, hey, when do you want to take this tape off? Like, you want to take it off now or what? And she was like, no, I figure we wait until it dries. And I was like, I don't know. Some tells me that that's not the right thing to do. Yeah, some tells me that if we do that, it's just going to peel the caulk off because it's going to dry over the tape. And then you peel the tape off and then the caulk come with it. And then I'm going to say some swear words and nobody's going to have a good time. So I do a quick little Google search and Google's like, yeah, immediately after applying the caulk and smoothing it out, you remove the tape. Like, wait no time. And I was like, shit, we got to take this fucking tape off right fucking now. And there was a couple areas where the caulk kind of peeled up a little bit, but it was easily fixed and stuff and got that all handled and stuff. So nearing the end of the project now, this is Sunday. It's about 7:00 at this point. I had the water to the house turned off this entire time because, not the entire time, while we were working on it at least, and the faucets were off, the water was off. So, I put the cold water and hot water dials back in. Put a new faucet in, and I turn the water on, stick a bucket under the faucet, and I turn the water on in the shower to make sure that the faucet isn't dripping or anything like that or getting any water anywhere. It's good. So it was like, cool, turn the water off, caulk around the faucet, and then all of a sudden, the faucet is dripping. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is this happening right now? Turns out the water cartridge in the dial has worn out and is now causing a drip. Mind you, this tub isn't supposed to have any water in it until the following day at the end of the day, like 9 o'clock, a whole 24 hours after this point. So I find the part that I need. It's at the local Lowe's. It's a little bit after 7 o'clock. Lowe's closes at 8 o'clock. So I look at Chris. I'm like, we need to go right motherfucking now. Get this part. Like, either you're coming or you're staying. I don't care which. So we go to Lowe's. We get the part. I come back. I put the part in. Turn the water on. Turn it off. No more leak. Everything's fucking done. But the caulk said same day water ready. So we're like, that seems to be like, 12 hours maybe. It should be fine. Maybe Monday morning I can actually take a shower. It'll be fine. Nope, we read the can and it was 24 hours after application. So we completed the caulking about 6 o'clock. So 24 hours later, that would be 6 o'clock on Monday that I could feasibly probably take a shower again. And at this point, I'm fucking super stinky from working through all this shit the entire weekend, just like being in this closed space in the bathroom and fucking with all of this. It was a fucking nightmare. Finally, Monday, I fucking caved in at like 4 or 5 o'clock and was like, I have to take a shower right now. I can't stand it. I don't care if it fucks everything up. I'm taking a shower. And it was the best shower ever, actually, after all of that.
Dude, yeah, you said, because you came into my stream and you were like, I'm back. I got to go take a shower now. And it was a fucking hour later that you came back. And I was like, did this motherfucker drown?
I was trying to.
Zeno took the most fabulous of bubble baths that day. Never used his bathtub in his house as a bathtub. But goddamn, he put all that work into it. He was using it as a bathtub for that night.
I took a wicked shower. It was nice. And it was the cold water dial is way more sensitive now too, and like the hot water lasts a bit longer, probably because the cold water dial was wearing out. And it was a fucking fiasco. And then it was like Sunday evening, I was like teasing Krista and I was looking for like a bolt or something like that to put the like dials back in or something. And I knew I had set them somewhere and I was teasing her and I was like, Krista, where the fuck did you put these? And I was like acting like I was yelling at her and stuff like that. At one point she looks at me, she goes, you know how I know you're not actually yelling at me right now? And you're like not actually mad right now? And I was like, why? She's like, because you had a lot of opportunity to be mad and yell at me this weekend and you didn't. So I know you're not doing it now over something just so silly like this. And I know you touched those last. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. It was a very trifling weekend.
I still think it's funny that Krista advertised it to you as like, oh yeah, we'll just be done. We'll be done on Saturday, and then or Friday,
like,
and then
easy.
You just wait till the end of the day, Saturday, and you'll have a show. And you're like, yeah, let's fucking go. And then at the end of this, you're like, I'm never trusting another project from this girl again unless I watch a tutorial on how to do it.
Absolutely not. I am doing all of my own research. I just like. She just kept telling me, she's like, yeah, I looked it up, I read about it, and we need this stuff, and this is gonna be really easy. We can just do this. And like, we start this originally we didn't know I had Friday off. She was like, we start this Saturday, we have it done by Sunday night, and then we have Monday to just not do anything all day. Fortunately, I had Friday off and we were able to start the project Friday instead. And otherwise, I would have been dealing with it well into Monday and probably would have had to figure out somewhere else to go to take a shower for work on Tuesday.
No, you just go into work smelling like a fucking turd.
Oh, dude. I couldn't stand it. I'm one of those people that, like, If I don't take a shower,
if you go to pee and you smell like this hint of fucking ball, you're just like, gotta go shower.
I can't stand it, dude. I hate just not feeling like feeling grimy or anything like that. I can't fucking stand it.
It's wild.
I get that. Excuse me, I get that. That's why I have deodorant in my car, just in case I'm like, I feel like I smell.
Yeah. There was one day Krista and I went to a card shop, and I had forgot to put deodorant on that day. And mind you, I mean, it was cooler weather out, so I probably wouldn't have sweat or anything. But I stopped at a grocery store or like a supermarket on the way and got deodorant. She's like, "Did you didn't have to do that? Like, it would have been fine." I was like, "I'm not gonna be that guy that's like stinky at a card shop. I refuse."
Yep.
Like, and it took it cost me $5 to not be that guy, and I'm 100% okay with that.
Believe it or not, what you would spend on a pack of cards is about what you can spend on deodorant and not be that guy.
For me,
did
you see her like, I want some attention?
Yeah. Long story short, I will never trust Krista with a weekend project ever again without first doing my own research. It wasn't even
a weekend project. It was like a 2-day project. Like not even 2 days. It was a guarantee.
Is that not a? It was guaranteed.
He said
2 days?
The way it was phrased was that he would be able to take a shower Saturday evening. Essentially, if he started Friday, he'd be able to take a shower Saturday evening, implying that it had to be done well before that for everything to be dry. Like,
to be fair, most of the product said like same day ready and shit like that.
That's what the fine print's for.
Yeah, and Kristen's like, "I'm just a girl. It's the same day ready." And neglected to read the instructions that said, 72 hours instead of 24 hours and what have you. And I was like, she's got to figure it out. And she's a strong, independent woman. I trust her.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I will not be doing that in the future. I'll be like, okay, you send me the itinerary, and I'm going to dive into it and figure out what actually is going on. And we'll see if this is actually as easy as you project it to be.
Sorry, allergies are getting me all phlegmy. Sounds like it was a learning experience for both of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hopefully, like, big takeaways and things learned. I don't know. Like, sorry, everybody.
Go on.
I don't know, man. My allergies are hitting me. I got put on antidepressants, and I just feel like my brain is just away from me at all times.
Is it a good away or bad away?
With the allergies bad at the moment.
Well, I know what that feels
brain
like.
Fog.
It's fucking fucking terrible.
Once I'm done like draining mucus down my throat every single day, I'm pretty sure I'll be fine.
I'll be honest, if the AI doesn't like come up with a shower pun for the title, I'm gonna be a little upset at this point. like that is probably the longest segment we've ever had on ADHD After Fucking Dark.
Yeah, having said all of that, I'm super appreciative. Like, out of anybody I could have been going through that scenario with, I'm glad it was Krista.
Could you imagine if it was like you and Murky?
Oh, dude, we would have fucking been fist fighting in the front yard, I'm sure. Like, would have been like, this is fucking bullshit. Probably would have given up. Probably would not be done. It'd probably still be half finished in there. And I'd be like, yeah, I've just been fucking showering everybody everywhere else because I can't fucking shower on my own goddamn.
Fucking went to the sink and rinsed myself out with dial soap.
Yeah, fucking washed my gooch and fucking called it a day. Like,
stuck my fucking dick in the dishwasher.
Yeah, for real. So, I mean, I'm glad it was at least Krista because she's like, every step of the way, she was at least too like, okay, well, we got to get this done. So, and then I'm like, all right, yeah, you're right. We got to get this done. So we got to keep moving.
We got to keep moving, but you're the reason why. We got to figure this out now. Like, you're the reason why we did this.
Yeah. Whereas, girlfriends in the past would have been like, well, I don't know what to do.
I'm just a girl. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Krista was at least I'm just a girl.
Krista's just like, I'm just a girl, but we got to do this.
Yeah, we got to figure this out. Like, I realized I got us into this situation, but,
can you get us out?
Work together to figure it out. Like, we can do this together. And it was fine. We got it figured out.
It's fucking wild.
And shower looks really nice.
Oh boy. Oh,
Good job.
Just hope,
good job.
Just hope the next homeowner isn't expecting this house to go in the prettiest homes of America. I kept telling Krista that throughout it too. It's like something would happen and she'd be like, well, this isn't right. And I'm like, Krista, this isn't going to go in the prettiest homes of America magazine. I don't give a fuck.
Joke's on you. They're coming to your front door right now.
Right, yeah.
Be hilarious.
Like, well, let's get some pictures of that. I'm like, it'd be a lot cooler if you
fucking
didn't.
move that bus.
Right, yeah.
Well, that's an old reference now.
Dude, those fucking people that got those homes, from what I heard, a lot of them lost them. Like after they got remodeled because they couldn't afford the property tax. That's fucked.
That's insane.
That's so fucking wild. Imagine being like your dream home and then like, I can't afford it anyway.
Because that would be
that's
awful.
kind of what happened with like God, what was that Gordon Ramsay show where he'd go around trying to like save restaurant?
Was it Hell's Kitchen?
No.
Restaurant disaster,
Yeah, restaurant rehab.
Restaurant
I mean, there's half a
renovation,
dozen different. Yeah,
it's one of those
things, but
Hell's Kitchen's a completely different thing, isn't it?
yeah, it's a completely
Hell's
different.
Kitchen is.
It's the only thing I knew from. It's the only thing I knew from Gordon Ramsay, so I figured I'd throw
Kitchen
it out
Nightmares.
there. There we go. We got there. I just had to throw
Kitchen
Hell's
Nightmares?
Kitchen
Yeah,
out
there you
there to fucking get us to Kitchen Nightmares.
But a similar thing with that, like you would go in, you think he's like saving this restaurant. Like there is one that he went to that's actually not that far from Zeno, probably like 10-minute drive from his house.
Really?
Closed like 3 months after that episode aired.
Probably because they couldn't afford it.
What was it?
I don't remember what it was, but it was like a little north of Roseland, that area.
I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah, no, like from my understanding, he'll go in, they'll like renovate the restaurants and whatnot, but because there's already like bad press about it and word really doesn't get out fast enough for them to save the restaurant, or they'll like go back on what Gordon tried to do for them and go into their old ways and bankrupt themselves.
Well, that's their fault. But if they try to go into Gordon's way and they still fail because of the publicity, that's just because there needs to be more advertisement around the restaurants that were being saved. But I think they failed for a completely different reason because they were already on track for failure. Right? Like if they just would switch and turn a profit, they would have been able to afford any changes that came in.
That's my understanding.
The problem with like, what was it, Home Improvement? Or no, was that it? Was
that was the Tim Allen show.
That's a fucking god damn it. What the fuck was the name of that show? You know which one
with the bus?
Yeah. What the fuck was it called? With like, wasn't the host names like Ty or something like that? Or
Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Extreme Makeover Home Edition. No wonder why I confused it with Home Improvement. It just had the word home in it. Basically, like they would go from this house that was like worth nothing to like this house that was now worth like, you know, $500,000-$600,000, which back whenever they were doing this was a lot of money for a fucking house.
Right.
Considering that like a fucking normal, what we would have considered a fucking like $100,000-$200,000 home back then is now going for $500,000. And then they wouldn't be able to pay the taxes, and then they're just out of a home. It's fucking super shitty that's even like a possible thing that could happen.
Oh, and Zeno, the restaurant was called J. Willie's.
Yeah. I found I'm not familiar with the place still. It is right in my backyard though.
That's probably shit. And it's closed from what he just said.
Apparently the building was torn down too, so.
Really? I haven't been over that way like since I moved back in the area.
This article is from 2015 too, so.
Dang.
So it's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Listeners might notice that there is a voice distinctively missing from this podcast.
Yeah.
Any guesses on who the
Zeno ate him?
What? No,
I'm sorry to let listeners know, but Zeno decided that he was tired of waiting to fuck Murky in the ass to get Spider-Man powers, and was just going to see if
So he
what
just
happens if I eat
he
him.
just fucking ate him. Ah!
Just eats him. Zeno, do you currently have any powers now that Murky is in your stomach?
His ass is 10 times bigger.
Admittedly, the only thing I've noticed is I have slightly higher blood pressure and a little bit of an upset tummy.
You know, that checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Take some antacids. I'm sure you'll be fine.
And you have a
I want a
telekinetic
cigarette
and
real bad,
you
too.
have a telekinetic connection to his mother in hell.
Oh, no. Wait, try to use the powers, Zeno. See if you can summon her.
Margaret?
Who the fuck's calling?
This is your son's friend. Remember I housed him when he was, had nowhere else to go?
This is Satan, you idiot.
Oh, sorry, Satan. You sound just like Ricky's mom.
Who you fucking calling? All calls to hell come through me first. It's like a prison system, remember?
Oh,
I have
it's
not
like an
done
operator?
this before.
Yeah. Who the fuck do you want?
Can you get me in touch with Murky's mom? I thought that was pretty clear, Satan. I'm sorry.
No, go fuck yourself.
Oh, okay.
I refuse to find a voice changer for Murky's mom because I feel like that would be way too offensive because I don't know what she sounds like.
We could just find some old videos of Murky's mom and then run it through like an AI generator.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. I know how to do that, but should I? That sounds... This
Could
is
you imagine Murky comes back in 2
and we
weeks?
have a fucking and we have a chat GPT assisted AI Murky's mom. There are some things that we could do it, but this is one of those ones where I'm wondering if it should be done.
Yeah, just because we can do it doesn't mean we should do it.
It would be really funny, but I also don't want to see Murky break down hearing an AI rendition of his mother.
He'd be like, wow. This is fucked. Opening up some old wounds
I
here.
feel like unless we get his buy-in on this, we can't do it.
Oh, yeah. That would be
agree.
super fucked to do.
Consent's a big thing.
If he says yes, go for it, then absolutely we'll do it.
That would firmly solidify our place in hell at that point.
Yeah.
Like, Satan, what do you think about that? Would you
Straight
even
up.
go that far?
Yeah.
He's like, nah, bro.
Yeah, I'm fucking out. I'm trying to get.
Man, if Satan's tapping out.
I get canceled enough already. I don't need to be on this shit show.
Yeah, that's fair, Satan. Yeah. Good looking out. Now, the real reason Murky's not here is I think he saw the collection of My Little Ponies in Coco's background, and he had to go beat it ferociously for a couple hours.
Yeah. He's busy. He's busy doing that.
Can we get a hold of Murky on the phone real fast and see what...
I'm gonna go pull a Coco and beat my.
I mean, to be fair, I could call him and see what happens. But I think he's picking somebody up from the airport.
He is. His soon to be stepmother-in-law, I think would be the term. I don't fucking know.
Is that the closest thing he has to a mother now?
Probably. Anyways, gentlemen, I have a question for you.
Oh shit!
17.
Here we go. What do we got?
Have you boys ever heard of Quan Mills?
What?
No.
Like General Mills, but Quan?
No. He is an author, and his name is Quan Mills.
Why do I feel like this is going to be like
I feel like I'm getting
some
set
variation
up for a fucking...
of porn or like...
How do you spell this?
No.
This...
I'll give you guys links in a second, Coco.
I was already...
Let me
build up for this. Let me build up.
I saw what your browser history was pulling up earlier this week.
Your fucking crazy
impressed.
frog impregnation porn.
Now, Quan Mills, self-proclaimed international best-selling author.
Well, that's
of
bullshit
course.
already.
This is already
Such
off to a great
titles
start.
As Old Thought Next Door.
Is that spelled the way I think it's spelled?
THOT. Correct.
Okay.
This hoe got roaches in her crib.
What the fuck?
This
Author of what?
Best author of fucking what is it?
And
are these novels or are these?
These are short stories on Pornhub.
Yeah. What are we working with here? What kind of content is this?
So, Let me drop you the link
Oh god.
Fucking Christ.
to some of
I'm
his
opening up a
stories.
separate
If you have
browser.
Kindle Unlimited, you get his stories for free.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Otherwise, they're $1.
Bro, the fucking picture for the old
I do have
thought next
Kindle
door is
Unlimited.
incredible.
My favorite
Pastors,
is Pastors Eat Pussy too.
too.
No. There's a W in there. Pussy.
Oh, is there? There's a W. There's pussy.
There's a W in that title. Pussy.
This, I can't say that word. Got a small dick.
My favorite is Pregnant by My Mother's Gay Husband.
There's a
My
fucking,
favorite
There's this. I can't say that word. Got a small dick too.
Some of his books do have a part 2.
My psycho baby daddy.
Next to
and
my
my
baby.
psycho baby daddy too.
What about My Baby Mama is a Loser Too plus bonus box set collection?
When a bad bitch and a savage link up.
Oh my god. Thug Karma.
Ho
Wait,
is life.
Project Ho Dreams. Project
No.
Ho Dreams episode 3. Ho is life.
This isn't even all of his books. Some of them got taken off of Amazon Kindle, which is primarily where he published.
I wonder why.
But he's had things like Gutter Ho Dreams, episode 1, 2, and 3.
They got
My
chicks who
boyfriend
got a
beats
thing.
me, but I still love him. Project Ho Dreams, Finesse Queens. Like, he has a full list of things.
So I do
And-
have Kindle Unlimited. Do we want to like read a page of one of these books real quick?
Yeah, fucking pick page 69 of fucking fucking My Baby Mama is a Loser Too.
Let me find it.
I was between either My Baby Mama is a Loser or This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib.
I don't want to know what's on page 69 of this.
Oh, I don't want to buy it because then it's gonna. It's
Oh,
gonna
you have to buy it?
influence. Well, you buy it for $0 because it's on Kindle Unlimited, but then it's gonna start recommending these titles to me.
Actually buy it and then say that you absolutely dislike this, like with the rating system. And that might counteract it. I'm not going to make you fuck your own search history up for this.
I'd fuck up my own search history. I already have. Fuck it.
I would because my search history is fucking awful, but Xeno's probably the only fucking decent person in here. Except,
Now,
no. You created a Feet Finders. You fucking buy that book.
This book is 294 pages long.
Yeah, he writes fucking novels, and people have been accusing him of using AI because on his Instagram, he's been posting AI art, which I think is a negative. Please, like, actual,
but AI,
hire actual
to
artists.
be fair, some of these books, like April 8th, 2020, that's before the AI boom. Like,
But-
it was there, but like not
Yeah.
to the point where you could like sell it and like people
But he
actually
straight up writes these books, and the things he's been posting on his Instagram, he's basically just been asking Chat GPT to make books that he would probably write. So he's more just using these as a way to laugh and possibly actually make a book around that premise. So here's his Instagram where he has been posting that art, and he has such titles that he's thinking about, like Pregnant by a Werewolf Hitta. I got both my homeboys pregnant.
I got both my alien homeboys from another galaxy pregnant.
Alien Twinks and the DL Thugs Who
He
Love Them.
writes fucking book titles like they're fucking animes. Like all of these titles I could see being a fucking anime.
A snow bunny succubus got me pregnant. What?
Gorilla goons and the thick, rich velociraptor baddies who love them.
Oh. Roaches on the motherfucking plane.
Pregnant by the Flying Chitlin Monster.
Oh, I
All
forgot.
right, you guys want me to read this page?
Read a page.
Oh, okay. So this is apparently the end of a chapter, and it says, "No, you can't do that, Dre. You just gonna take Ariana away from me? You can't do that. Don't take my baby. I swear to God. Or what you gonna do? Kill me? Kill me behind jail bars? Have a good life, Trish. Also, I'll be asking the judge to revoke your visitation right. No, don't take my baby, I cried. Without feeling any sympathy or remorse, Dre and his mama just walked coolly out of the hospital room. Wow, this was so unbelievable. This dude was going to take away the only sole reason I had to live at this point in my fucked up life.
It sounds like this sounds like an incredible read, honestly.
That's the end of chapter 10. Chapter 11 starts.
This is brain rot in book form.
Chapter 11 starts 2 years later.
Oh, no.
Abruptly waking up to the sound of my alarm clock beeping from my phone. It was time to get my motherfucking day started.
And boys, just to let you know,
Zeno's gonna have to get the audiobook for this fucker just because it's so stupid. He's gonna pass this into the Facebook group chat. He's gonna pass this into the Facebook group chat and be like, guys, this shit's fucking hilarious. I gotta fucking have you listen to my fucking baby mama's a psycho too.
It was around 5 a.m. and I had to get up ASAP to get Ariana ready for daycare and then head to work. Oh, so she got Ariana back in 2 years. Your boy had made some serious life changes since I was able to get full custody. Oh, nope. This is from the baby daddy's perspective, I guess. Since I was able to get full custody of Ariana. Crazy thing was it seemed like these past 2 years zoomed by quickly. Oh my God. After Trish got shot up on the E-way and got arrested, she was charged with being a co-conspirator to traffic narcotics.
God damn.
You're going to have to go fucking read this whole book now, dude.
Oh my God.
I might have to buy this book.
Fucking shit got real. However, because she was a first-time offender and she didn't have any priors, the judge gave her a year in jail and then 5 years of probation. Now that I had full custody over my daughter, I also made sure that Trish didn't have any visitation rights. Bitch had me all the way fucked up if she thought she was going to try to see my daughter. Hell no. Thankfully, Ariana was really too young to have any impression of memory of Trish. Once I finally got my shit together and settled down, hopefully the right woman I needed in my life would be a better mother for Ariana. I shot up out of bed, stretched and yawned. Although baby girl had her own room now, she was still sleeping in the bed with me. Yup, I have my own place now. After getting full custody, I worked my ass off to fix my credit, save up down payment, and I ended up buying a nice little townhouse over in Hyde Park. Shit cost me a grip, but it was worth every damn penny.
What the fuck, dude? This fucking
Luckily, my boy Marone did pull through and helped me land a gig at ComEd. Since I had prior work experience and some college credits, I was able to transition in the management trainee program, and now I was making $80,000 a year as a call center manager.
What? Okay.
As for my love life, well, Ariana kept my ass very busy, so I didn't have a lot of time to be messing with no new bitches. Truth be told, I was very cautious about dating anyone new at the moment. I was just too focused on trying to finish school and work my ass off at ComEd. Now that I was back in school, shit was kicking my butt. But spelled it B-U-T, not B-U-T-T. Without a doubt, but I knew in the end it would be all worth it. My academic advisor told me that if I managed to keep up a 3.5 GPA and get a decent LSAT score, I'd be able to enroll in law school part-time, and I'd still be able to get a decent gig working for a law firm in downtown Chicago. I had my eyes set on DePaul University. They had a very good part-time law program.
Jesus fucking Christ. Zeno's gonna have to read the
man. Wow. This is poetry.
Zeno, he can't even complain about the grammar because it's just so bad.
Oh my God.
I've watched this guy's TikTok lives before. This is just how he talks. I kind of expected.
I'm going through some of these fucking some of these other titles that he generated. I'm going to read some of my favorites right now.
All right.
Pregnant by a dope boy named Wendella Pooh Bear.
Okay.
Pregnant by an ogre thug from 63rd Street. Pregnant by the snowman of 79th Street. It's literally a fucking picture of a snowman holding a gun and a pregnant black lady standing next to him. And then there's just a fucking picture of a redneck lady holding up a refund text and a black dude behind her smiling. And the title is called "My Baby Daddy Stole My Tax Refund."
Wow.
Some of these are fucking wild. Fell in love with a hood-witch BBW Velociraptor. Fucking Christ. These are my baby daddy is a bed bug.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. My baby daddy is a leprechaun. This is probably the most cursed image I have ever seen.
How do I refund this free book that I've purchased?
I have no idea.
No, it's yours now, baby boy.
I know. I don't want it to be.
Here, let me send you the image for my baby daddy as a leprechaun.
All right, let's see. Oh.
Wow.
Dang. I don't even know what to say.
Why the kid there is horrified.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be?
I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
Pregnant by a zombie dope boy. Oh my God. The Velociraptor one is just like fucking. The Velociraptor one is so stupid. Let me grab this one for you.
All right. Oh man. The
What?
AI really made it thick.
Yeah, let me show you the tax refund one that I had to describe the entire image. Just because it's so good.
My
Jesus Christ.
The fucking ogre thug just looks like fucking Shrek. But like, so the best way I
Also, can we talk about the bottle? Like,
Yeah.
it's a pacifier that's going into.
It's got like a straw, maybe.
Yeah.
So the
Also,
best,
what's going on with that dude's right eye?
I have no idea. The best way I could describe this one, like Shrek looks like you took the Hulk and tried to make him look like Shrek.
Oh, yeah, that does kind of look like Shrek.
But like not
Pregnant by an
entirely,
ogre
but it
thug.
also looks like it's Hulk.
Just got a low taper fade.
Yeah.
How to remove
How the
books from Kindle library.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Oh, God, I really do hope
I
that it says that you're fucked.
I got my husband and his daddy pregnant. Oh my
Wait,
God.
I got my husband and his daddy pregnant?
Yeah. International best-selling off and Omega-verse
Manage
Ratchet.
content.
You there you go. Here's this one.
I got my husband and his daddy pregnant. Yeah, that's most certainly a thing there.
What the fuck?
I like how all of this just like started like when is this post? From like 9 weeks ago. Like it just started AI post after AI post. These are definitely AI generated.
Yeah, yeah. I would say his writing isn't, but these images most certainly are.
Yeah, AI can't replicate that level of writing. They're too clean. They also can't say motherfucker. Start my motherfucking day. Oh, fuck.
Speaking of which,
How the fuck did you come up on this, E?
It popped up on my TikTok feed. That's all I have to say about it.
That's fucking incredible.
So while we were looking at his AI images, I was reading part of the first chapter of This Hoe Got Roaches in Her Crib, because the first chapter is free for anybody to look at. Chapter 1 starts with a sentence that's bolded and in all caps. All these fucking roaches and shit. God motherfucking damn it.
You read it just like a fucking audiobook AI would have read it. Well,
like I said, like my throat's scratchy because of all the like mucus coming down it, so I can't really get loud.
I can't wait to go back to the
Quisha's murderous gaze was laser focused
what was her
onto
name?
5 black brownish roaches. Fred Quisha.
You like Fred and Quisha?
Correct. Fred Quisha. And she is laser focused on 5 black brownish roaches, all ranging in sizes.
If I refund this book, they pay me $1
today.
Wait, if you refund it, they pay you $1?
Yeah, it says estimated total refund $1.06.
You fucking.
It's like we're sorry. That's on us. Yeah, we're gonna give you $1 for that.
That's incredible.
Your item has been successfully returned.
Oh, good job! And look at that. Got a free book. Got it refunded for $1.
I got some entertainment, and I got $1.06 out of it.
You want to know what the rest of that book contained, though. I know you do. You just don't have the time in the world to fucking put towards it. It sounded like it was a train wreck.
Last Spider-Man comics in my Kindle library.
All right,
I'm hungry and a bitch need to get her pussy ate is a sentence in the first chapter. The agitated section 8 strag continued.
Backtrack. I need you to English teacher that sentence. The bitch need to pussy or whatever.
I'm hungry and a bitch need to get her pussy ate.
There we go. Did you see? Did we talk about this last time? But did you see that the Trump administration sent a letter to Harvard, and Harvard Harvard fucking returned it back with the red marker all over it.
All the mistakes.
Honestly, that feels right. I would expect no less for a place that's probably very strict on their grammar policies to kind of tell this McMahon lady to go fuck herself, which
send us a real letter next time.
Send us a real threat with correct grammar and get back to us.
Did you see that fucking the stock market has a fucking term for Trump's tariffs? Taco. Trump always backs out, right? Yeah, Trump always backs out for his tariffs.
Chickens out.
For the tariffs thing, because every time like something happens, it goes up. So fucking I saw him, he was addressing it in a video and he didn't know what it was or what they were talking about. And he was just like, are they talking about the stuff that I lowered? That I implemented and then lowered? And then, fucking somebody made an AI video that's him in a chicken suit eating a taco with the audio of his interview playing over top of it with his mouth synced to the sound. So it like looked like he was actually saying it. Our parents are fucked. Have you seen the stuff that was released for like the Google AI video stuff?
I've seen commercials for Google AI stuff.
You shared an AI generated video on TikTok. I remember seeing something that you had reposted and I was like, this was generated with AI. I don't remember what it was exactly,
was it like a shit post?
No, it was like a real thing. It was like just real enough, but fake that I could tell that it was an AI generated thing. I'll have to go look and see, but like I saw you repost. I saw you repost it, and I was like, I don't think he would have reposted that if he knew it was AI generated, because it's just a blatant fucking lie. I'll find it and let you know. And I only know because I saw your E icon on the repost, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if he posted that for satire or if he actually fell for it. But I was like, I saw that and I was like, our fucking parents are fucked for the next election.
I would say if it was a shit post, it was on purpose. But if it was not a shit post, then it was not on purpose.
Yeah, I don't even know how to look at your if I can look directly at your reposts, or if it just comes up organically. But yeah, let me search. Let me see if I can see it on your profile. I'll have to I have to go look because I can't remember exactly where it was. Oh, it was the voice in a video game one. I'm pretty sure that this was an AI video.
No, that's just an old Pete Holmes
Was
sketch.
it?
I've seen that stand up.
Okay, because it felt very AI. I've gotten to the point where I question everything as being AI before I even take it at face value. And I looked at that and I was like, it was something about the lighting that made it feel weird.
No, it's an old clip that he posted to his TikTok.
Got it.
But no, that was legitimate.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Trump
that was
gets his tariff power taken away. I did see that. They fucking were like, yeah, you can't fucking do this, asshole.
And what's funny is it was a Reagan appointed judge, an Obama appointed
And
judge,
a Trump appointed
and a
judge.
Trump appointed judge.
They were like, yeah, the law doesn't give you fucking a unilateral power to just fucking do whatever you want. Is basically what they said.
Well, hopefully a learning experience, but probably not.
Yeah. Anybody got any closing thoughts? We've been here for an hour already. It's hard to believe.
Oh, we have. Closing thoughts. Xeno's a thought. Does that count? Can he close
Whoa.
it?
He spelled it
easy
PHOT.
there.
He bought the fucking book and got $1 back. He's also
He's just a businessman at that point, right? He got a return on his investment.
infinite fucking money glitch.
That's some Trump business right
Infinite
there.
money glitch. You better go fucking get a lot of free books. And
Infinite
refund them.
money glitch, yeah. I should
gonna
just
get your
do that
fucking
for the
Amazon
rest of
account.
the evening.
You're gonna get your Amazon account banned. Will you watch?
Yeah, or I'm gonna own everything this fucking guy has.
Jesus Christ. He's gonna be like, wow, my books are really best selling. Why is my bank account in the negative?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this guy is making money at this point somehow.
Well, I mean,
'Cause they're
obviously,
happy, right?
obviously there was at least us that were interested. Of course, we refunded the book, but just imagine people who
Right.
didn't. Also, the reviews on it seem totally chat body. They're like, this book is amazing. I'm like, if you fucking looked at that chapter and said this writing is phenomenal, you're high as a kite.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like that sentence, "I'm hungry and a bitch need to get her pussy." That is Pulitzer
It's
Prize
powerful.
winner right there.
You know?
Yeah.
I think that's also not exactly what he said. Is it? You cleaned it up a bit.
No, like I dropped it in the chat, dude. That is an actual sentence. Ugh, and
I
a bitch
swear
ain't
to
got time for this
God,
shit today.
These
hungry and a
motherfucking kids
bitch
keeping
need to
my
get her
house as
pussy.
nasty as shit. Fred Quisha, better known as Moo Moo in the streets.
Damn. Fucking game for it.
Also, I love how a roach actually has a name in this. Daddy Roach Senior.
Oh my God. Jesus. Oh,
I am now dumber for this
Fred
experience.
Queecha
but
knew
it was
roaches
worth it.
were hard to motherfucking kill. If she was going to be victorious in offering the sneaky fuck N-word Roach and his family, she needed to smite so hard so she could crush their organs, killing them on instant impact. I said every word exactly in that sentence except for saying the N-word in place of the actual N-word, and it did not make any sense to me. This sneaky fuck N-word Roach. What? that's fucking incredible.
Now, listeners, I'm going to need everybody to help us out here and find Quan Mills on any of his social media.
Oh, if he wants to come on the
And
podcast, that'd be great. We'll take him.
Really try to push that Murky from the ADHD After Dark podcast wants to do audiobooks for him. Uncensored.
Could you imagine Murky doing audiobooks for him?
Dude, we need to ask Murky if we can make an AI replica of his voice and then send it through a passage of this book.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Obviously, we have to pick one of the passages that has the N-word, right?
Of course,
Yeah. Murky will be like, no, because then you guys are going to fucking say that I'm racist. And then you'll be like, we got this audio. And I'll be like, that's AI. No one's going to believe me.
At this point, I think anybody would believe you if you said it was AI, especially after this episode fucking aired.
Right.
Oh, man, that was
I
a
can't.
time, boys.
I
That was a
can't.
time.
I can't wait to go back to the fucking other chat and tell everybody these new books that we found and make them stupid with us.
It was awful.
All right. Well,
Well, I'm glad I could have you guys experience that.
Murky missed a hell of an
Are
episode.
you glad?
Murky missed a hell of an episode. He's gonna have to
Yeah,
listen to this now.
And Murky's going to listen to this and just be dying at fucking.
He's gonna fucking hear the fucking all of the pregnant fucking things. And he's gonna, but he also has the images, so he knows something happened today. He's gonna go back home.
Yeah, he's going to be like,
he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
fuck?
And he's gonna have to listen to the episode to find out because I ain't sure as hell gonna tell him.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, none of us going to tell him. He's just going to have to experience it.
Oh
This
no,
is great. This is a great time.
This is a great time we live
It's a
in.
great thing.
All right, anything
What a
else,
time to be
anybody?
alive.
No.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.